And I think this is one of those picks, in my opinion, that is like peanut butter and jelly. Again, Dylan
Tiedemann.
Thieneman.
Tiedemann.
I butchered it last time. I was making an effort this time to not butcher it. It just seems like he would be perfect for the Vikings. And I think they love him going here as well. He's not really a blue chip talent like Caleb Downs, but definitely up there. Like he's going to be a solid guy for years, and Harrison Smith somehow keeps kicking, but I think that they find his replacement here. Tones has the same pick.
And we all have the same position. We very clearly pinpointed a need here for the Vikings, but it's not just the need they have, but also the fact that, obviously, while Tiedemann and my pick, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, obviously they're not at the same level as Caleb Downs, but if you were to just strictly rank prospects, you might have three safeties in the top 10. All three of these guys are absolute studs. But of course, placing them in these mocks is very difficult because safety is not a high demand position. But the Vikings feel like a team that could really use one. Obviously they could play next to him as you mentioned earlier. But yeah, Emmanuel McNeil Warren is another stud safety in this class. It's really going to be about like which one the Vikings prefer. So I decided to go a different route than you two. But McNeil Warren, I mean, he is a action guy. Obviously, we're a very action podcast, so we're very excited to see him. And of course, drafting a Toledo defensive back has been the formula of winning a Super Bowl. Back-to-back years of a team drafting one and then winning the Super Bowl immediately after. So the Vikings might be hoping for that. And again, another showing that you don't have to transfer to get drafted high.
You can go on to the next pick.
Oh, yes. Well, we mentioned Dylan Tiedemann, and he does not stay on the board much longer. The Carolina Panthers, another team that could end up looking at a safety here. Really, in general, the Panthers defense just needs some more talent. I think they've started to figure out the offense at this point, but the defensive side is what's lacking. We saw that in their playoff loss to the Rams, where their defense just could not come up with a stop pretty much most of the game. So they need to get talent there, and they grabbed the best talent off the board.
For me, we'll start with just so we don't forget him. He decided to go with Caden Proctor. I think that's a good one. Um, that would create a logjam at tackle, in my opinion. I did go same position, but I think that they take Lamu and move him to guard. I think the formula to success at the interior offensive lineman, maybe not center, I guess, but definitely guard, is taking a stud tackle and moving him in one position. It feels like the best guards are former college tackles, and I feel like Lamu is the best one of the tackles that can be moved inside. Um, so I think the Panthers could move him around a little bit if there's injuries or whatever. But I think their plan would be to take him and move him to guard.